Hello again everyone, and welcome to Sent You a Message, our weekly feature where we answer all your questions about Xbox 360. I'm Andy, also known as SuperKaylo.
And I'm Dan, also known as MrPointyhead, and today we're going to cover some more of your burning questions.
Okay, so our first question is from Robo Centipede, and he wants to know what the latest info on the release of Silent Hill Homecoming is. Okay, so the game is ready, but Konami have, I think wisely, decided to keep it out of the kind of crowded Christmas release schedule. So it's currently got a release date set for February 29th across Europe. Dan, you've played it, how is it?
Yeah, it's great. It's developed by a US team for the first time in the series. I was a bit worried that the original Silent Hill team went on board, but it's turned out great. Still sounds like Silent Hill because Akira Yamaoka's on the soundtrack. Slightly more of a combat emphasis, but I think that works in its favour. Gives it a slightly different flavour, but yeah, overall I'm really enjoying it, and I think you guys will really enjoy it when it comes out in February. Cool. Our next question comes from Shockanaut08, who asks, when is the Resident Evil 5 demo coming out? Now, I know this has been a bit of a bone of contention because, you know, it's been out in Japan for a while, but the date is
26th of January for that, so yeah, look forward to that.
Fantastic. It's going to have 2-player co-op, and you can do that split screen on a single Xbox. You can play it over Xbox Live, or you can play on your own and have an AI partner with you. And that goes across 2 levels, so it's quite a hefty little demo and should be enough to keep you going until the March 13th launch.
Awesome.
So the interestingly named Gothgrog wants to know, what's the difference between the free and premium Knothole Island packs for Fable 2?
Well, there is quite a massive difference in that you can't actually travel to Knothole Island if you've got the free content. You can receive exclusive gifts from the island, but you won't actually be able to go there, and you won't be able to undertake any of the 3 new quests that you get from the premium pack. You'll also need to download the free pack if you want to be able to play cooperatively with someone who does have the pack. So there is a point in downloading it. So go over and get that now. Go for it. Okay, Near Ryan wants to know if we're ever going to see a new Time Splitters game.
Well, unfortunately, that might not be a reality because the team behind Time Splitters, Free Radical, actually went into administration in December. However, there are still staff working there, so don't rule it out as a possibility for the future.
Yeah, also a lot of the key staff from Free Radical, including their founder Steve Ellis and David Dr. Doak, who you might remember from GoldenEye, they've actually created a new studio called Pumpkin Beach Design. So there's a possibility we'll see some great new stuff from them coming soon.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think one of the ex-employees actually released some concept art from what would have been Time Splitters 4, so there's still stuff floating around there, so don't count it out.
Yeah, you never know.
K for Kev has seen some avatars out there with strange new hair colours, and he's asking, how do I get hold of those too? You know the score?
Yeah, it's a bit of a secret, this one. It's actually very easy. All you need to do is go to the avatar creator and leave the highlighted box around the hairstyle option. You just leave that there for 60 seconds, the box will rotate, and you press A and you'll have access to all the new hair colours. There's pink, purple, green's in there, blue. So yeah, give it a go and see what you can come up with. Okay, next question is from Brutal Axe, and they want to know, when does Halo Wars come out and what kind of game is it?
That's one for me. It comes out on the 27th of February. It's a real-time strategy game, and it features units and characters from your favourite Halo universe.
Right, Manic Assassin wants to know, can you use the Guitar Hero World Tour kit on Rock Band 1 and 2?
Yes, you can. I do, in fact, at home. I have the lovely new Guitar Hero World Tour drum kit and guitar and mic, and I use it all with Rock Band 2, and it works like a dream. For those wondering whether it works the other way around, it does too. In fact, if you use your Rock Band drum kit on Guitar Hero World Tour, it will actually take one of the drums away on the on-screen display to compensate for the lack of drum on the actual Rock Band kit. So, good thinking there from Activision. Calray Can 11 asks a question for the two of us, which is, what are our favourite games ever?
Ever? I couldn't name just one. Series-wise, any LucasArts graphic adventure, so Secret of Monkey Island, Day of the Tentacle, Sam Max Hit the Road, Grim Fandango, any of those. Any of the Resident Evil games, love those games as well. And on Xbox, Bioshock, definitely Bioshock.
On the Xbox side, I think I'd probably have to agree with you, mate. Bioshock is still unmatched as far as I'm concerned in terms of gameplay and just sheer atmosphere. Ever? For me, probably Street Fighter 2. I don't think I've spent more time on any other game in my life. And I think just as it was a gateway into the whole beat-em-up category for me, it was just, it changed my life in terms of games. So I say Street Fighter 2, but that just encompasses the entire Street Fighter series, probably Street Fighter EX for giving. Aside from that, some games on other formats I'm probably not allowed to mention, and Jet Set Willy on the Spectrum as well.
Okay, our last question is from Havoc Reaver, who wants to know, where did Mr. Pointyhead go? Well, as you can see, where did Mr. Pointyhead go?
It's cappuccino, wasn't it, mate?
Oh, yeah. Cheers.
What did I miss?
There you go, all your questions answered. Send your questions to the gamer tag, SentUAMessage, and we'll see you next time.
Nice one. See you next week.